There, hope you're well. Susie from Susie Flynn Coaching here. Today I'm going to talk about overthinking. Our brain likes certainty. So when we don't have the answer for something, our brain gets into that pattern of overthinking. It's constantly searching for the answer. So how can we get ourselves out of overthinking and get ourselves out of that stress, that emotional roller coaster ride, that anxiety that overthinking can create? Well, the first one is visualizing a positive outcome. So top athletes, top athletes around the world do this. Remember Johnny Wilkinson in 2003 with the drop goal, New Zealand versus England? He visualized that outcome. And not just that outcome, other athletes, including himself, visualize the success that they want to create. So if you're getting into overthinking and worrying about what might happen in the future and just feeling out of control with your thoughts, stop. Have that awareness of your thoughts and stop. Close your eyes for a few moments and just visualize what you would like to create instead. Visualize that future outcome that you would like to create for yourself. Where would you like to be living? What would you like to do for your career? How much would you like to be earning each month? Do you have pets? Do you have more pets? Do you have husband, wife, or are you divorced? What's happening? And just really create that picture in your mind of where you would like to be and what you would like to achieve. So for me, my vision of success is living in a beautiful big home right by the sea in Devon, with my husband, with my dog, my husky, running on the beach. I come home, I've got a little workout room so I can do my Pilates and anything else I want to do in terms of my exercise. I've got a room upstairs to take Reiki clients. I've got a beautiful living room so I can have retreats in my home for my coaching business. So, really step into that visualization and notice what you see, notice what you hear, and notice what you feel, and just really bring that image to life. Make the picture bigger and brighter, the sounds stronger and louder, the feeling stronger and just more positive. And just really imagine that you're in it, and even just step into that picture and just imagine what it's like being there. So that will help you get out of overthinking. It will help you calm your stress levels down. It will help you get out of fight and flight, and it will just be a much better feeling than overthinking. So the other thing that I want to share today, my second tip, I've got 3 in total, is journaling. Now, I was up till recently not a huge fan of journaling. I always resisted it. I was like, no, it takes too long. I'll use a computer. I haven't got time, etc., etc. And I just found I put it off and I put it off and I put it off. Excuse me. But then recently I started journaling and it really, really surprised me. I absolutely loved it, and it really helped me get clarity and focus. It helped me just release all the stuff that was like bubbling around in my head every single day, all the worries, the overwhelm, the overthinking. And it allowed me to write what was coming up for me that day, what I'd been dealing with that day, that week, writing down my wins, and even just exploring things on a greater level, to a greater detail, breaking things down. And I particularly find it useful for me, and please do find your own way, but for me it was about doing it before I went to bed, because sometimes I don't sleep that well, and it's because I have so many thoughts going around in my head. I start thinking about what's happened in the day, I start planning the next day, even though maybe I've planned it on my planner. So doing my journaling for 20 minutes or even 10, however much I need to journal at night, really helps me sleep better, and it really helps with the overthinking, because I can literally just brain dump what is in my head down onto the computer. So it's a top tip. The last one for overthinking and getting out of that pattern is to distract yourself. I just shift your focus. So instead of focusing on all that loop of negative thoughts going round and round again, go out and take a walk. Notice the beautiful flowers that have bloomed in your neighbour's garden. Notice the cute little kitty cat across the road, or the beautiful dog, handsome dog, whatever. But shift your focus to something else and distract yourself from that thought process. So you could go for a run, a bike ride. You can even just sit in your garden and read a book, or get on with some cleaning or some DIY that you've been putting off for ages, okay? So to summarise, my 3 top tips to get you out of your overthinking are to visualize a positive outcome. Journal your thoughts and get out what's in your head and get it down on paper. And lastly, just distract yourself, focus on something different other than those negative thoughts going round and round in your head. So I hope you found that useful. If you'd like to find out more about what I do, you can find me on LinkedIn, Susie Flynn, or Susie Flynn Coaching on Facebook. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye now.